soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway. Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
This to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Play action. They'll throw. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Now a handoff working right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will make our score 9-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
He's not going to get me. Mine's 50, mine's 50. Hey, come on, now, come on, now. 70 Lions.
Here's Taylor. And the Chiefs' D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. You call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Second and 13. They're going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Now Williams. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll look to throw now on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
Williams. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Line's 50, line's 50. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Sponge, no.
On 1st down, Taylor. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Taylor at the ball.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 6.
They run once more with Taylor. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Chiefs 9. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit... Now, loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that This should be the final play of this third quarter. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? Wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Dancing, no, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit. And time fading. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of
the end result, 21 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They go play action here on first down. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete.
Jay, what it do?
Beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. Clock management definitely critical here.
I need another turnover. I'm trying to send that boy to the club, man.
In this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They just tried it. That should have been a book.
I'm punching his ass over here. This shit 42-7.
Oh, Lord. He just started. He knew.
Defensively, pretty good job.
So he just started. He don't know no better.
Yeah, I just started on him, nigga. I don't play on him. I always got me on the P5, but that Von Miller. I traded for Von Miller. With Burns down there, all the boys is getting after shit.
That's how Joe team is.
I gotta pull an Ollie, boy. Ollie don't want to go get Chase Young and Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, boy, that boy got 2 young
Young gangsters.
I know Vaughn will be around for another bitch. It was a good trade. That boy already got 3 shots. You know, Vaughn doing with a nigga. I like him what I can do. I don't know if I should make you trade. If I should trade for Fletcher Cox.
How many trades you made?
Punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
I know I might need a right tackle.
This is brought in at the 21.
Come on, they gave him that animation. That was trash. That was trash animation, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
They'll take over.
Oh man.
It's in the chat. The game in the chat.
Set up the line for this next drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but there's no reason to use them at this point. And this will be into
Bro, it's the fact that I keep throwing out of a sack, bro. Why am I throwing out of a sack? I said I keep throwing out of a sack. I got him through like 2 passes out of a sack.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm so much better on a P5 than a P4.
Yeah, it's different.
So realistic to a nigga, bro.
Yeah, it's different. Big back. Back the way.
Realistic as fuck.
an incomplete pass
Back
on
at the way you
second down.
went.
Muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, they running style and all, bro. Like,
They're going deep.
Oh, the backup quarterback. That boy weak.
you gotta do it precise.
And a big turnover there.
My
as he's
backup
got
quarterback
his
weak.
back.
Oh Lord.
So much of playing quarterback in the snow.
Yeah, nah. Cause it's a realistic movement. It's like Xbox, like the old Xbox.
Every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult.
That's what I told you when I played it. I said, bro, it reminds me of the Xbox.
Trying to destroy that boy.
16-yard line.
Like, kind of back then, and then it was that raw Xbox game that they ain't never had on
And now
PlayStation.
they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
That football game, I forgot that name of that shit.
This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew,
How
we'll
much
see
time
you
left
in
in that
2
game,
weeks
Drew?
at the Super Bowl.
Let's get a shot of South Florida with the